Now, once you get your wheel bearing back on, you want to make sure you get the backing plate on there. You need to make sure your axle's going through and the spines are meeting up properly. Then you have your 3 bolts at the back to mount. So you can hang your backing plate on the bolts while they're sticking out, push your wheel bearing in, get the axle through there properly, and then start threading those in by hand. Get those bolts tightened, you can turn the wheel like this to get at. You'll need to sometimes to get at it, to get around the CV boot. You could look up the torque specs for these, but I do it by the size of it. Sometimes they're a little smaller than a lug nut. These are 120 for the lug nut. I'd do these about 90, but don't quote me on that. Likely about as hard as I can with a wrench this size. You will want to look up the torque specs for the axle nut. That's a little more crucial. It's a very large 36 mil. You should torque it a second time with the wheel on the ground. More mechanic and homesteading videos to come.